10, the 5, touchdown. Great block down, 1st and 10. Oh my, whoa, everybody. DeWitt will kick it off, kick toward the sideline, going to be fielded by Jakari Lee at the foot race. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, 20 to 25. Oh my, down the left side, breaks a tackle at the 15, into the end zone, touchdown. Lumberjacks. Beavers come wide. Lumberjacks are trying to get to the end. Call by 30, and he's brought down from behind at the 35-yard line of Nash. Lazarus, quarterback draw. Left side, got a lot of room. He's at the 20, the 15, at the middle, lowers his shoulder. He's into the end zone, touchdown. He's in at quarterback. Third, hands off. This time, left side, that's Johnson. He's into the end zone, touchdown. In the 5, touchdown, Lumberjacks.
My name is Jakari Lee. I play wide receiver, running back, and DB for the one mistakes. But I know what we can do on offense, so I feel pretty good about that side of the ball.
Walking into it, I feel pretty good. We cleaned up a lot of things that we messed up on last week against McGee, and Coach Bo thinks that he feel pretty good that we're gonna get working. It's probably being around my brothers, spending time with them. Going to work every day, seeing everybody improve.
I'm Jakari Lee.
Dakota Hyman.
Thanks for watching Warren Live.
Program. Tonight we'll be bringing you the latest news and announcements happening in Warren, keeping you informed on things going on in Dubstown.
Let's get ready for the Warren Lumberjacks to take on Whitehall Bulldogs tonight. Let's go, Jacks.
Warren Branch Library has announced that they will begin after-school programs, including Lego
Roll Lunch and Bingo will be held at Bradley County Fairs, Friday, September 10th. All seniors 55 and over are invited to participate.
Bradley County Fair will be hosted Saturday, September 11th, from 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. All activities will be free. This will include bouncy houses, train rides, cotton candy, and more.
Come support our Warren Lumberjacks next Friday, September 10th at 7.
Thank you, Lumberjack fans.
Go buy your debt. Where and how? Contact Mr. Reed or Student Affairs.
Medical Center. Sure, it's a building filled with amazing technology, but more important, it's a place that takes us from illness to celebrate National Hospital Week. At Bradley County Medical Center, we are hometown people taking care of our hometown.
I've been buying vehicles since I was 18 years old, and the easiest trade I ever made.
Sound prices, 1215 Highway 425 North in Monticello.
Or on has to be a better way. Well, I'm here to tell you there is. This is Brandon Hogg with Union 6400, and you will see that banking with Union Bank is a better way of banking. Financing with the
Good evening. Welcome to Whitehall as we get set for the have faced one another several times, going all the way back to the year of 2000 when Coach. We'll come back with more on our pregame show in just a moment.
You might not be a celebrity, but to us, you're a star. At South College in El Dorado, the faculty and staff are invested in you. We recognize that students like you are the reason why we open our doors every day. So we want you to succeed.
Gardner Body and Glass at 607 East Church Street in Warren can take care of all your auto body needs. They specialize in collision repair and provide customer-friendly service. With over 20 years experience, give Michael Gardner a call at 870-466-4402 for dependable auto body repair work. Give Michael Gardner a call at Gardner Body and Glass.
And the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs of Whitehall.
Can you hear now?
Yeah.
All right, we got everything about situated on our headsets. This promises to be a
Here, returning 7 offensive and season Matthew Martinez. They're due everything running backs. They are 1,867 yards, 90 ended, and only 5'11", weighs 200. They've got Shelton, 10-pound linebacker, and they have 4 seniors in the defensive. That's where they're resting their hat. 200 last year to Whitehall to open the season. Looks to Cedric Calvert returns as running back, almost returns intact. The 2 big studs,
Your son Toby needs a new tuba. Let's face it, people who have good credit. So next time you find yourself connected to the unexpected,
Equal Housing Lender.
Community safe. From outpatient services like counseling and physical therapy to on-site care, including surgery and behavioral health, you can count on the trusted team at Drew Memorial. Why put off those appointments any longer? Get the right care right now, all close to home. Choose now, Choose well.
Sister companies Washita Hardwood Flooring and Townsend Flooring in Warren are proud to sponsor this Lumberjack football game. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Washita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring understand the concept of teamwork. Lumberjacks right here, and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Washita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring. And
1-yard line. The Lumberjacks' first play from scrimmage as Cornish will hand it off up the middle, and
that's Calvert.
He wearing number 13 tonight?
No, he doesn't.
No. Who's wearing 13? A different number. Second play from scrimmage, another handoff up the middle, out over the 35. Out.
First pass of the night, that little bubble screen over there.
Cedric normally wears 20 jacks from their own 39-yard line. We'll try to get everything straightened out. Cornish hands it off. Calvert left side. He's got the first down as he spins out over the 40 to the 41, make it the 42-yard line, and have it 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line. Lumberjacks moving from left to right on your radar. Receivers come wide right. It'll be Jared Payne and Jakari Lee. On it at the 12, and I believe Warren's going to 30. It was kicked by a player, and then the scramble for it. Pushes it all the way back to the 12. Warren holds on to it, and it's going to be, so that's 38, 40 yards. Big, too. On 2nd and 40. Cornish wanting to throw, and he just outran Cornish's arm. Or Cornish didn't get enough under it.
Cornish got the ball.
2. The ball fell incomplete at the 47 of Whitehall, so that's 50 yards through the air.
Yeah.
All right, Warren will look at 3rd and long. 3rd and going to hand it off to Calvert up the middle. Calvert's going to get it out to the 15. He'll push the pile forward to the 17-yard line. So it'll bring up 4th down and about 34. A dog on the team. The end kick. Fair catch called for at the 46 of Whitehall. So they'll get a whole lot.
No.
Ball came play. Warren managed. So we'll see what this Warren defense can do here against Whitehall. Gun formation, their quarterback directing traffic. Zaire Green is the running back. .49-yard line now. Just underway. 8 minutes, 41 seconds left to go here in the first out of the gun. Got a different running back in there now. It's Kane. Going to hand it off. Kane over the right side. He's yard line. So a pickup of 6 on the play.
Kane considered their short
players, but Kane's a lot bigger than Green, the other running back. All right, 3rd down and 8. After a gain of 7 on that last pound. The linebacker kind of playing back there in no man's land. Yeah. But he got a big arm up there and knocked that one down. He got it up there. So 4th down and 8 now for the Bulldog on either side. A flag comes in on the snap. End over end kick toward the sideline. It will hit at the 10. Touched at the 5 by Warren and picked up. In return, and going to be swamped at the 6-yard line.
We're fortunate this one's coming back.
The flag is back.
Going to be motion.
Yeah. The Lumberjack ball hit at the 10, and it was suspected it was going to go out of bounds. It was kicked toward the sideline, but it came right at Jakari, and he had to scramble to pick it up. All right. They're going to come back up here.
And again, without a doubt.
So they mark off the 5 yards. So the punting unit will stay on. Jakari Lee stays back. He'll stand at the 20-yard line of Warren awaiting the punt. He gets off a spiraling punt. Lee fields it at the 11. Lee cuts up to the 15. Going to be caught from behind and brought down there. And the Lumberjacks will start just outside their own 15-yard line.
10-yard difference.
Lumberjacks' second possession. We have no score. 7:22 to go here in the opening quarter. Good crowd on hand. Both sides. Lumberjack stands are pretty full. Whitehall stands are pretty full. Riley Cornish at quarterback. Calvert, the lone setback. Twin receivers make it trip receivers. Come wide right. It'll be Laster, Jakari Lee, and Payne. Going to fake it up the middle. Tayshawn Johnson on the catch, but hey, there's a flag back at the line of
Okay,
scrimmage.
here it comes back. Yep.
Oh, boy. He's right there across from the YMCA on Main Street, open 7 days a week, 870-820-2171. They pick up and deliver. They offer senior citizens discount. That's Thomas Miller and the car wash. Been around for a long time. They do a good job. Where it will be 1st and 15.
Yes.
Yeah, repeat first down. Complete at the 30, the 40. Maddox at midfield. On 1st and 10. Cornish takes the snap, leaves it with Calvert. Calvert met at the line off the tackle's left hip. But it looked like from here it was there. And for the Lumberjacks.
And you look out there, that's a big defensive line.
I told you that earlier. Lassiter at the flanker. Twin receivers wide right. Play action. Cornish wanting to throw down the middle. Over reception for the Bulldogs is Braylon Johnson. He was trying to go to Maddox. Lassiter at about the 10, and Cornish just let that one float over the game. First turnover for either squad. 6:22 to go here in the opening quarter. We have no score. Whitehall will take over. And Zaire Green now in. He's a little finesse runner. They don't have sizes on him. Inez wanting to go deep over the middle. Throws it. It is going to be round up and got a hand up in front of the football to Nixon. 5'10", 160 backfield and 4 wide. Martinez throws, wide receiver. The Bulldogs are going to look at 3rd down and 3rd and 1 for the Bulldogs. A tight end set with twin receivers. Play action, quarterback's going to keep it himself.
Pick up by Martinez.
Martinez. They don't 10 for the Bulldogs. Empty backfield again. Put a wide receiver in motion. They do a reverse, hand it off after a gain of about 3 yards on the play. Make it 2 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
To the weak side.
Yeah.
To let him chase the football.
And he did a good job there. Martinez by Maddox Lassiter. 3rd down and 6. Warren had a bad exchange. He's hit as he releases the football, and it's going to fall short of the intended 6.
He put Martinez on his back.
He did.
Caused that ball to skip on him.
It'll be 4th down and 6. Bulldogs go back into punting formation. Their second punt of the night. Joshua Lee calls for the fair catch inside the 20. I don't mean rude. I don't mean they're mean or they're ugly. It's rude. Those units are made right here in Arkansas. They're your Rudd dealer in Arkansas, in southeast Arkansas. And the big play action on 1st down. Steps up in the pocket, has all day to throw. Finds Payne of Whitehall. Make it to 35 of Whitehall. All right. We've seen
spreading the ball out. Of course, we know Johnson's didn't count.
Yeah.
But that doesn't, you still as a coach go, he's a
trip receivers come wide right. Cornish out of the
he had 4 or 5 yards out of that and just couldn't keep his footing.
We got a number 18 on the position. Warren will go with a tight end set and a fullback to the wide side of the field. Ball on the left. Oh, he had the 1st down and more.
Got to hold on to those.
Yeah, thanks. from the Whitehall 34-yard line. 3:19 to go first quarter. Still scoreless here in Whitehall. Backfield. Then they finally go to the line of scrimmage after Coach Embry calls the play in. On 3rd and long. And that's going to be all for Calvert. So a gain of 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down and not close enough or too close to punt.
Because a field goal from there is basically a 50.
You're going to line up to go for it on 4th down and 7. Jacks are going to call
delay a game
against the Lumberjacks. They make it 4th down and 12.
If you remember, Lash tore up his knee. You're almost at the same
scenario. All right, Jared Payne, but ball sails out of bounds, and Whitehall will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30. Hey, our friend Dr. Kerry Pennington, proud sponsor of Lumberjack football here on our broadcast. He's a proud supporter of the Lumberjacks and to get your COVID-19 vaccination. 1st and 10 for Whitehall. Martinez, empty move anywhere. They were all right there. 64, that is Connor McDermott, was in on the stop. About a half a yard. 2nd down and 9. The big running back is back in Kane. They're going to throw a flare pass out here to the wide receiver. They call him VJ. That's his nickname. That's short. For Vincent Davis, 5'10", 100.
Just going to get.
Loss of 2, 3rd and 11 now for the Bulldogs. The pass is going to be complete out at the 47, and they'll have the 1st down. As making the catch out there is going to be Jordan Jackson. He's of Whitehall. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. We're down to the final minute of the first quarter. Green back in at running back. They're going to leave it with him. He's the tailback right up the middle. A little delayed draw. Kalen Lee coming up from the defensive secondary. 3, 2nd down and 7 now for the Bulldogs. We're down to 20 seconds. As Martinez finally going to blow the whistle there. But Martinez, and they should start the clock again. That should have been the final play of the period. Out.
Motor Company is open and here to serve you. Whether you are in the market for a new or a used vehicle, stop by and see their large selection. But you need to hurry because low prices means inventory will sell out quick. So delivery options are available. Visit the showroom or give them a call at 870-367-5353 or view the inventory online at RyburnAutomotive.com.
Warren Bank and Trust Company provides fast, easy, reliable service come true. See a loan officer today about your dreams and BIC. Warren Bank and Trust Company. Let them serve you.
Minutes of the 2021 season are in the books for the Lumberjacks. Warren showed some bright spots, but boy, we had a couple of mistakes here in the early goings. Wanting to go deep, airing it out toward the end zone, throws it up for grabs. A flag comes in, but the catch is made in the end zone by number 3. Waylon Jackson's the one that had the coverage. That was Jordan Jackson, number 3, that made the catch. He just had the inside track on the football.
Mm-hmm.
He down. Whitehall scores first play of the second quarter. A 36-yard touchdown pass from Martinez to Jordan Jackson. The kicker is on to attempt the extra point. Down to 4 seconds on the play clock. They're going to take a delay of game. Back them up 5, I believe. Now they're resetting the play clock. We're waiting on the... All right, they're set to go. Their kicker is Kyler Barnes, the senior, the right-footed kicker. The holder is Caleb Taylor. High snap. He gets it down. The kick's on its way, and it is good. 7-0 our score. The Whitehall Bulldogs take the lead.
This is good through Monday, September 6th. You'll find Bluebell ice cream, half-gallon rounds, 2 for $9.98. Chicken leg quarters, a 10-pound bag, and Kingsford or Match-Like Charcoal, 12 to 15-pound bags, just $7.98 each. It's at Super Value Foods, the weekend blowout sale for Labor Day weekend.
It has plenty of power, but the best part is it gets you where you need to go. It's the same way with Bradley County Medical Center. Sure, it's a bill, something to think about, May 6th through the 12th. The facilities, the process,
celebrate National Hospital Week. At Broward County Medical Center, we are hometown people taking care of our hometown.
The Whitehall Bulldogs take a 7-0 lead, 11:53 to go. It's going to be out of the end zone. There was a penalty on the extra point, which was assessed, and they kicked from the Warren 45, and the kicker was able to punch it out of the back of the end zone, so no chance at a return. The Lumberjacks will get it.
3 yards, 2 minutes, 31 seconds.
So the Lumberjacks will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And like I said, there in the first quarter, Warren had some bright moments. If you probably look at the total offense, Warren's leading in that category. All right, Cornish wanting to throw. Wide receivers clean. It is complete out at the 20 and then going to be pushed backwards. Try to see who the receiver was. It's either Johnson or 4-yard line. And now you'll see this Bulldog defense, David. They've got a 7-point lead. We'll start. Calvert's the lone setback in the backfield. Put Johnson in motion, fake it to him, hand it off to Calvert up the middle. Calvert across the 25, out to about the 27-yard line. He'll gain 3. And Warren's going to be looking at 3rd down and a long 3 here.
This is a...
And then they got 4 in the secondary. For over the top, it's and 4. Johnson again in motion. This time they'll hand it off to Calvert over the right side. Cedric not going to get the first down. He's going to be stopped at the 29. Going to be about a yard shy of the first. And Warren, we're going to see Maddox Lassiter come out and punt it away. As he'll stay in the game. Maddox will. Has the first down as he lowers his shoulder out over the 30, out to the 34. He pushes the pile forward. They'll mark him at the 33-yard line, so Maddox is going to get 4 yards on the play. How about that? That's Gambler says he's a brilliant coach. When you make it,
yeah.
And then if he didn't, you say, why did he go for it? 9:40 left to play here in the first half. 7-0. Whitehall has the lead over the Lumberjacks. Cornish back in at quarter. American Shifty Corporation. You know Michael Adair and American Shifty Corporation, they've been with us for a long time here on Lumberjack football. And if you've got a big truck, heavy equipment, or anything like that, you'll find it that American Shifty Corporation can get you back on the road or in the woods quicker than anybody else. They do transmission work, clutches, transfer cases, automatics, power steering pumps, flywheel regrinding, bearing kits, and just all types of work on big truck rear end transmissions on any make, any brand, any model. And they have the best warranty in the business as well. That's American Shifty Corporation. All you got to do is call Michael Adair at 820-2028. He'll get you taken care of. And I guarantee you, they will do you a good job. Or you can call their watch line at 1-800-444-5977. American Shifty Corporation, proud sponsor of Lumberjack football. All right, Coach Embry got things talked over.
Yeah.
1st and 10. Cornish takes the snap, hands it over the right side to Cedric Calvert. Calvert, tough yard or two there. He's going to get it out to about the 3rd now for the Lumberjacks.
The running has been tough for the Lumberjacks.
Oh, it's Payne and Jakari Lee make that Johnson, Tayshawn Johnson, Jakari Lee, and Maddox Lassiter come wide left. Payne will go wide right. Out just shy of the 40-yard line. We get another tough 3 yards for Cedric Calvert. I mean, he's actually hit about the time he hit the line of scrimmage.
Gets football, yeah.
And then he just takes some calf legs and thighs. Yeah, and he runs low to the ground. Low center of gravity, hard to bring down. Again, Calvert gets the call right up the middle. He's got the first down out over the 45 to the 46-yard line. David, Warren's offensive line that time got a great push up the middle.
They did.
And if you look in there, let's see who all is on that offense.
Evan and Hunter White are your 2 tackles.
They got a good push up.
They got a great push that time.
Allowed Calvert to pick up the first down on the ground. So 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line. Lumberjacks to the line of scrimmage. But, I've seen tonight so far, Cornish really hadn't had any pressure on him.
No.
That offensive line has done a good job protecting him against this.
Occupy blockers and let the linebackers make tackles.
So 2nd down and 10 for the Lumberjacks. Cornish. There's the jailbreak. Hadn't seen that in a long time. It's complete to Jakari Lee. Jakari across in 2001. Your wide receiver, you have 3 of them lined up on the outside. 2 of them go down the block. The other one 9-yard line. 1st and 10. Tayshawn Johnson. Jakari Lee come wide left. Lassiter and Payne go wide to the right. Cornish leaves it up.
Yeah.
Going to mark him back at the 40-yard line. I really thought he got past the 40.
I didn't think he did.
But the officials are right there. They're closer to the action than we are. Be a loss of 1 on the play. 6:42 to play here in the first half. Whitehall leading 7-0. Warren trying to answer Whitehall's successful drive a moment ago.
That time they brought a safety.
11 now for the Lumberjacks. Jakari Lee comes in motion. Coach Embry is not happy. He calls another timeout. We'll take the break with him. We're back with more Lumberjack football in just a moment.
There's no vehicle since I was 18.
Hello, this is Randy Rawls with Union Bank and Trust. How would you like to drive for 365 today? Well, if you're looking to get a call me at 226-2035 and let Union Bank help you drive for 365. That's Union Bank.
Whitehall leads it 7-0. The Bulldogs on top of the Lumberjacks. They scored on their last possession. Warren's trying to answer. Warren used their 2nd time out of the half. Coach Embry didn't like something.
That's why Coach Embry used it.
Inside the 35 down to the 30, and he'll be a couple of 3 yards shy of the first down. They're going to mark him just at the 32-yard line. Need to get almost to the 29 for the first down. So that's a game. Warren. Got to think we've already been in this position once, and we're in 4-down territory.
We're definitely not
quite. Going to get to the 30 and needed to get almost to the 29 for the first down. Play of this drive?
Yes. Coach Embry knows he's got to have points out of a
one. Lassiter stays in at quarterback. Lassiter keeps it him over the right side. He's got the first down again. He lowers his shoulder. Needed a yard, and he ends up getting. Warren keeps the drive alive. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. A gain of 6 on the play for Maddox Lassiter. Lassiter's going to stay in at fullback or the H-back, blocking back on the right side. Lassiter wanting to throw. Heaves this one toward the end zone, toward the back of it. It'll be out of the back. It'll go incomplete out of the back of the end zone. And let's see, we got a sitting in chairs down there. And I want to think that it is some Warren officials that were actually sitting out behind the end zone. They had their lawn chairs there, and the Warren player going for the ball ran into them. It'll be 2nd down and 10. The player, it'll be 2nd now. Tayshawn's out here. He's wide to the left. So Lassiter carries it down inside the 25, down to about the 21-yard line before he's bumped out of bounds. So 3rd and 7. Whitehall leads it 7-0. This has been right side, inside the 20. Calvert fighting for yardage. He'll get it down to about the 18. And boy, is he hit hard. Savion Shelton, a senior. And I mean, he almost took Cedric. 1, 2, 3. 4th and a long 3.
Yes.
All right, Cornish on 4th down. Cornish, the 10, or make it the 15-yard line. And I'm like you, David. I think he's short. He needed to get to about the 14 for the first down. Watson Chapel will turn the Lumberjacks away again for the 2nd time now. This time inside the red zone. The last time it was, at the 36-yard line. But Warren turns it over on downs on the Whitehall end of the football field. 7-0, Whitehall still with the lead. Warren scored on the first play of the second quarter, and then Warren's had it 35-40. Warren's giving chase, and they'll run him down from behind and tackle him as Lee Johnson missed him initially up at the 30-yard line, but then was able to the 46.
36-yard run.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 46-yard line. Whitehall, they'll go with a big play action. Martinez rolling right. Warren giving chase. He throws, and it's almost intercepted. Oh, Jakari Lee, it was the intended receiver, and Jakari Lee hit him right where he didn't want it to, in the breadbasket. And couldn't hold on. And that was nothing but green grass.
Green grass, yes.
That would have been a pick left to go before half. So 2nd and 10. Again, Kane stays in at the right, and now officials are going to call a timeout.
Flag, delay a game.
Against the Bull. But if you go back and look, Warren's had a fumble that was for a big loss, an interception. Before the play gets started, 2 players in motion at the same time. Can't do that in high school football. So the mark off 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 20 now. They're going the way the Lumberjacks want. They're back at the 36.
That's a good thing if you're a Warren fan.
Yeah, they're back at the 36 of Whitehall. They need to get to the Warren 44 for a first down. So 2nd and 20. Kane in motion.
He had to look at was number 15, Landon Wolf.
That was for Warren, huh?
Yeah.
So 3rd down and 20 now.
But Landon was all in that.
3rd and 20 for Whitehall. The incomplete pass stops the clock with 3:29 left to go.
So did all those penalties.
Side is completed the 40. Great tackle there, holding on for dear life. Ball comes loose. Warren's going to pick it up. Jakari Lee down the left sideline at the 40. Got some blockers. The 20, the 10. Going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Oh, my God. They'll mark him out, say he went out at the 12-yard line. Oh, my. First turnover of the ball game. Tell you what, that was Traylon Jackson who came up and made the initial hit. He was holding on for dear life to get the tackle. It was a great open field play by him. I'm not sure who it was that came and knocked the ball loose, but Jakari Lee there to scoop it up and with the lead. 3:13 to play in the half. Cornish out of the shotgun. Twins will left. Johnson in motion. Handed off to Johnson on the end around, trying to get to the edge.
Get there.
And boy, too much speed. The safety for Whitehall, number 24. He's already had 1 interception tonight. But he came from the free safety spot. Yeah. 2nd down and 15 now for Warren. 3:07 to play. Went out of bounds, so that stopped the clock. Warren gets to save their time. Motion again, leave it with Calvert. Calvert cuts back against the grain, breaks the tackle at the 15, gets wrapped up and brought down at the 11. Down to the 11-yard line. Nope, they're going to mark him closer to the 12.
Going to be able to run it in because they're playing run. They're selling out the run.
3rd down and 10. Oh, my. On a fade route to Jared Payne in from the 12-yard line. Warren has already turned it over on downs twice in this ball game. 4th down and 10. 2:26 to play, trailing 7-0. Warren's back. 4-man rush, forced out of the pocket now. He'll run to the right, throw into the back of the end zone, and it's going to be at their own 12-yard line. Oh, my. 2:17 to play in the half. Whitehall with 3 timeouts. And, David, once again, that Whitehall defense has stiffened and keeps Warren out of the end zone. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Lumber on a rush. But he got flushed out of the pocket then. All right, Bulldogs up to the line of scrimmage. Kane back in at running back. Is going to be Jalen Lee who got the initial contact. A gain of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8. They'll mark it at the 14-yard line. Can get out of the half, only trailing 7-0, go in and correct their mistakes. End around, going to carry it out close to the 18, almost the 19-yard line. As that is going to be number 7, Czar Green. Going to be short of the first down by about 3 yards. 3rd and 3 now for Whitehall. Of Whitehall, their own 19.
A timeout to talk about it.
All right. We'll take a quick timeout. I'll tell you what, I'll keep it right here and talk about one of our fine sponsors right here. That's number one Wash and Shine Detail Shop. Thomas Miller's been around for a long time in washing and cleaning cars. They clean anything. Cars, trucks, boats.
School buses.
School buses, semi-trucks. They clean it all, and they do a great job. If you need something cleaned up, give them a call at 870-820-2171. They're open 7 days a week. They will pick up and deliver, and they do a very good job at a very fair price. They're right across from the YMCA, right there on Main Street in Warren. And I guarantee you, you'll be satisfied with the job they do. So the next time you need your car or something cleaned up, give number one Wash and Shine Detail Shop a call.
A stop here, Warren gets football back with about a minute 20, with over a minute time left in the half.
It's third down and a long three for Whitehall. They go with a pistol formation. Now they send it up to the Maddox Lassiter out at the 27-yard line. So they'll keep the drive alive. And now you have to think that the Bulldogs and Coach Bolding are going to take a shot down the field.
Probably take one shot.
1st and 10 from their own 27-yard line. Caleb Taylor, his first catch of the night. It'll be good for 7 yards. Stays in bounds, and the clock will continue to run. Gain of 6 on the play. 2nd down and 4. Quickly, Whitehall back to the line of scrimmage. Warren scrambling on defense. Finally, everyone's set. Empty backfield. Martinez pumps. Wants to go deep. Down the right side. Pass was intended for Jordan Jackson. And Traylon Jackson on the defense for the Lumberjacks.
Traylon Jackson has done a good job in the defensive secondary.
You know, he's a sophomore.
Of course, you knew he was going to be tested because your other option was going at Jakari Lee.
3rd down and 4. Room across the 40, the 45, and finally tripped up and brought down at the 46-yard line. Gain of, 13 on the play? It'll be 1st and 10, just at the 46 of Whitehall now.
You see, because Green is so small, he hides behind those linemen.
Out of bounds, down at the 43-yard line. That'll stop the clock, and another 1st down for Whitehall with 30 seconds to go. They have saved all their timeouts. They still have 3 on the board. 3 timeouts. 1st and 10 from the Lumberjack, 43-yard line. 30 seconds to go. Whitehall leading 7-0. They stay empty in the backfield with 4 wideouts. Martinez, straight drop. Martinez being chased. Martinez is going to be in the grasp of Maddox Lassiter, and he's going down for a loss all the way back at midfield. Maddox in on the stop for the Lumberjacks, number 44, Aiden Weaver. Doing a good job. Clock will continue to run, and that's going to be the final play unless they get it off. They do. Here's the final play of the half. Martinez rolling right, airs it down the field as far as he can. It goes out of bounds. He took a shot there from Landon Wolf just as he released the football. But, hey, we're at halftime. And what a game we've had so far. It's 7-0. Whitehall leading the Lumberjacks here in Whitehall tonight. Defense. And that's what we've seen here.
We've had the latter
in this ball game. We'll take a break. We'll be back with our halftime show for you when we return in just a moment.
Body Shop, 441 North Martin in Warren, to repair your damage. They are the oldest body shop in Warren, and they can repair your vehicle to tip-top condition. And James Glass and Body Shop is the only full-service glass shop in Warren. They custom-cut glass for home, business, and auto. For professional vehicle repair or custom-cut glass, stop by James Glass and Body Shop, 414 North Martin in Warren, or call 226-3130.
At Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren, you'll find a complete line of feed for all your livestock. That's right, Johnson's Hardware now stocks a complete line of feed for all your dogs, cats, cows, horses, chickens, whatever you may want to feed, you'll find it at Johnson's. Not only do they have all your electrical, plumbing, and hardware needs, you'll find a complete line of feeds at Johnson's Hardware. So go by and check it out. Highway 63 North in Warren. Johnson's.
You might not be a celebrity, but to us, you're a star. At South Arkansas Community College in El Dorado, the faculty and staff are invested in you. We recognize that students like you are the reason why we open our doors every day. So we want you to succeed. South Ark, where we all shine. Visit southark.edu/info and be a star.
Gardner Body and Glass at 607. With over 20 years experience in the auto body repair business, there's no job too big or too small for Gardner Body and Glass. So the next time you're in an accident, give Michael Gardner a call at 870-466-4402. For dependable auto body repair work, give Michael Gardner a call at Gardner Body and Glass in Warren.
First play of the second quarter, a 36-yard touchdown pass capped off a drive by the Bulldogs for them to get on the scoreboard. And, here in the first half and have struggled a little bit on offense. Boy, don't forget our friends at Trucks Heating and Air, Matt Trucks and Michael Burns. They do a great job servicing all your heating and air needs. You know, whether it's new construction or remodel or just replacing an old unit. They sell, glad to take care of all your heating and air needs, and they can take care of you. Those Rudd units are made right here in Arkansas in Fort Smith. And, you know, with hot weather still around for another month or so, you're going to need that air conditioner. But it's time to start thinking about getting your heater ready for the winter. And they'll do the annual checkup on your heater and have you ready to go for whenever that cold weather does strike. 820-0722. Again, they're your Rudd dealer in southeast Arkansas, right here in Warren. Dr. Kerry Pennington, proud sponsor of Lumberjack football again, reminds us thing, and so you need to go get your vaccine today. American Shifty Corporation, Michael Adair and them, they have been around for a long time. Oh, boy, over 50 years in the trucking business. They're located in North Little Rock, but they can take care of all your big truck transmissions, rear ends, clutches, 5. They're located at 2101 East Broadway. But the best part about that is they're all over Arkansas. People like Michael Adair, who's from Warren, he'll travel to your can, and they offer the best warranty in the business. So if you're in the trucking business or the logging business, heavy equipment business, you need to rush in at 501-945-0878 or toll free at 1-800-444-5977. Turn in just a moment.
Feel like your insurance agent was there to sell you auto insurance, but not there to service it? At Farm Bureau Insurance, we're auto, home, and life insurance that's custom tailored just for you.
In Bradley County, call your local Farm Bureau agent at 226-2649.
Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company of Arkansas, Inc. Southern Farm Bureau Casualty Insurance Company, Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi.
Here's our 2 laws of economics. Think locally and act locally too. Your money stays home and goes to work for all of us. You care about your community. We know where you're coming from. First State Bank of Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. There's a difference here for you.
Drew Memorial Health System in Monticello is proud to offer rehabilitation services for patients of all ages. The Drew Rehab Team provides physical, speech, and occupational therapy on an inpatient or outpatient basis and at home. That's your recovery process. Let the Drew Rehab Team help you maximize your functional potential. Close to home, choose Drew Memorial.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello and sister companies Washita Hardwood Flooring and Townsend Flooring in Warren are proud to sponsor this lumberjack. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following the Lumberjacks right here. And
again, we welcome you back to Dave was working on the numbers for us here in the first half. You know, if you want to keep up with some of the other schools in southeast Arkansas, you can do it on our sister stations. Monticello is on the road to Bauxite tonight. You can listen to their broadcast on KHPM 93.7. Star City is on the road to Stuttgart. Hey, David, that's where we host.
That's who we host next week.
Next week, Stuttgart. So you can listen to that ball game on KGPQ 99.9. And then McGee went up the road. They're staying over in the Delta. They're at DeWitt playing tonight, and you can listen to that broadcast on KXSA 103.1. Of course, we're right here on your home of Lumberjack football, KWRF 105.5. I'm Jimmy Sledge alongside David King tomorrow. As we are, again, here at halftime. That's some of the things going on. You look at our schedule. We're at home next week against Stuttgart. On the road down, first time ever that Warren's played out of state, I think.
I think you're right. Or if it wasn't, it's been so long ago nobody remembers.
Nobody remembers. It's the first time in our history. We've been around here for 40 years.
We can honestly...
I think it's Winsboro, the name of the town. It's one of the parish schools. We'll play them on the week 3.
Franklin Parish.
And then we open up conference play against Crossett.
At home.
And that's... So you take the first 4 weeks, we're playing a top 5 team in 5A. Next week, a top 5 in the state, according to preseason polls.
So who knows?
Yeah, it's a tough, brutal schedule for Warren to open up with. And
we're still playing the good teams, though.
We're at halftime. Marching bands are performing. Boy, it's cooling off tonight. Been pleasant.
Yes.
This evening. 7-0 our score. Whitehall leads it here in Whitehall, Arkansas. We're going to take one more break. David's done with the numbers, and we'll come back and look and see how even the stats are in the first half when we return in just a moment.
Motor Company, prices means inventory will sell out quick. Now is the time to drive away in that vehicle you have always wanted. Robert Motor Company is open and sanitizing daily, and also delivery options are available. Visit the showroom or give them a call at 870-367-5353 or view the inventory online at roburnautomotive.com.
Warren Bank and Trust Company provides fast, easy, reliable service with loans to fit your needs. Whether you need a car loan, a house loan, ATV loan, or a new boat, just come by and let Warren Bank make your dreams come true. See a loan St. Louis, member FDIC. Warren Bank and Trust Company. Let them serve you with your next loan. That's Warren Bank and Trust. Your Labor Day weekend cookout wouldn't be complete without the Super Value Weekend Blowout Sale. You'll find chicken leg quarters, a 10-pound bag, just 45 cents a pound. Beef T-bone steaks, family pack, $4.98 a pound. Medium pork spare ribs, $1.98 a pound. And Kingsford Match Light Charcoal, 12 to 15-pound bags, just $7.98 each. It's all at Super Value.
When it comes to health care, I want the best.
We all want the best doctors, the latest treatments. But what if you could have all that in a caring place close to home, where your support goes back into the community? Where can you find health care with that level of care? Bradley County Medical Center, hometown people taking care of our hometown.
Community-minded, just like you.
We're back here in Whitehall as the Whitehall Bulldogs lead the Lumberjacks by a score of 7-0 here at halftime. And David, we talked about both teams have gone back and forth. Whitehall's found the end zone once. Lumberjacks have not been able to hit the promised land, but they have shot themselves in the foot.
You'll see one of Warren's problems right off the bat. They're led in rushing by Calvert, 15 carries, 13 yards.
Wow, and they've been tough yards.
Yes. Laster, 2 for 8. Cornish, 1 for 1. And Jackson, 1 for -4. Warren has rushed for 18 yards the first half. Passing-wise, things have looked better. Cornish, 7 of 12, 1 pick, 139 yards. Laster, 0 of 1. Warren's ran for 18, thrown for 139, 100 sword. Martinez, 7 carries, 61 yards. Green, 4 for 28. Kane, 3 for 13. Weston, 1 for 4. They've rushed for 106. Rush for 106, thrown for 77, 183 yards total offense on 28 plays. Total yardage.
Yeah, and you look at this, Coach Bolding, Coach Embry, the Warren program, the Whitehall program, these are good offensive programs.
Yes.
So this has got to speak superbly for the defense. How well they've played here in this first half.
Warren's had the football 13 minutes. Probably the bad part of Warren's first half We got the football with 11 minutes and 53 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Down by 7. We took 7 minutes and 13 seconds.
When you drive that long and that hard and then come up empty-handed, it takes a little wind out of your sails.
Takes wind out of you.
All right, Lumberjacks trail here at halftime by a score of 7-.
On the toss and deferred.
But again, we're talking about these two offenses and what their tradition has been is to score lots of points. Well, last week, the some-odd points in the scrimmage a couple of weeks ago against McGee. So you got to say that the defensive Warren and for Whitehall. We've got more to do, more to come, more to talk about. So I hope you'll stick around. Glad you're with us here on K Country. Glad to those live stream of Warren football. And Dave and I are proud to be a part of that as well. All right, we'll take another break. We'll come
from Monticello. Have you noticed our shopping habits have changed a lot over the last few years? Step 1, grab the smartphone and research the product. Step 2, hit the order now button. Well, guess what? At AutoBuyLucky.com and the prices. Shopping made easy for you at AutoBuyLucky.com.
Are you in the market for a tractor, ATV, mower, or a boat and don't know where to get a loan? That's simple. Come see me at Union Bank. This is Scott Saffold, and I'll work for you at the closing for your next lending experience. So stop by my office or call me at 460-6400 and let me show you a better way of banking. Financial with approved credit. See loan.
Shops in Warren, so it makes sense when you need vehicle damage repair that they're the place to go. Using top-of-the-line replacement parts, the professionals at James Glass and Body Shop can restore your vehicle to tip-top professional vehicle repair or custom-cut glass. Stop by James Glass and Body Shop, 441 North Martin in Warren, or call 226-3130.
At Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren, you'll find a complete line of feed for all your livestock. You'll find it at Johnson's. Not only do they have all your electrical, plumbing, and hardware needs, you'll find a complete line of feeds at Johnson's Hardware. So go by and check it out. Highway 63 North in Warren. Johnson's Hardware. If they don't have it, you don't need it.
Came the first play from scrimmage of the second quarter where the quarterback Martinez, Matthew Martinez, found Jordan Jackson on a 36-yard toss into the end zone. The point after attempt was
cash them in. We keep talking about the offensive struggles of both, but wow, both defensive lines have just been outstanding. You're going to look at a stat sheet and find holes. They got in the gaps. They occupied offensive linemen, and linebackers have ran wild. And, of course, for Warren, you've got Jakari Lee at one of the corners, and he has found ways to stay in the ball game. He's not going to presence felt, and he has.
On the defensive side.
On the defensive side, and he has.
All right, Lumberjacks trail here at halftime, 7-0. Got a good crowd on hand for tonight's ball game. We want to remind you that Trucks Heating and Air again. They're your Rudd dealer. Is it Rudd or Rudd?
Rudd.
It's Rudd. Are you sure?
It's Rudd.
You're being rude.
That's which it is.
Well, it's a dependable brand
Yes.
made right here in Arkansas at Fort Smith. Matt's been selling them for a long time. They're good, dependable units. Got a good warranty on them. And Matt and Michael Burns, they can work not only on that brand, but on every brand of heating and air. Or 820-0722. Or Matt Trucks at Trucks Heating and Air, 820-1525 or 820-0722. Dr. Kerry Pennington, again, proud sponsor of Lumberjack football again this year here on K Country. He reminds everyone to go get your vaccine. Life go back to normal, and they keep telling us that the vaccine's the way to go.
I believe it.
I do too, so I hope you'll go get yours. American Shifty Corporation, big truck transmissions, logging, gear, heavy equipment, they can fix them all. Clutches, rear ends, transmissions, they do it all. All you got to do is give Michael Adair a call at 820-444-5977. That's American Shifty Corporation. Also, Thomas Miller at number 1 Wash and Shine. Glad to have him again on our broadcast this year. If you need your car, your truck, your boat, anything cleaned up, give him a call at 870-820-2171. That's number 1. Whitehall's going to get the football. This first possession, I mean, we say as announcers, say this all the time. You know, boy, the first possession of the third quarter, how important is it really going to be?
Simple.
All right. As we said, Whitehall is going to get it. Both teams still stretching on the sidelines. They got the game clock reset. We're ready to go. They're just about ready down on the field. Hope you've enjoyed our broadcast so far. Again, we welcome you. Glad to be here for another season. David's starting his 38th season. I think it's what 37th season of Lumberjack football. He hadn't missed many games in all those years. I hadn't got quite as many as he does on doing Lumberjack football. But I've been doing football. All right. So here we go. Warren's going to line it up. Who's handling the kickoffs? This is the first kickoff we've seen of the year. The first time we've seen the kicking game.
Yes.
It is going to be Jose Jacinto handling the kickoffs for the. And going to be a caught at the 30-yard line and returned back to the middle of the field, up to the 35, up to the 40, and finally brought down up at the 44-yard line.
Great field position.
Yeah, on the return for Whitehall was Colin McKendra. You know, Warren's defense has played pretty well. I would say Whitehall's average starting position has been around the 40-yard line.
Yes.
Where Warren's average starting field position has been back on their end of the field, deeper, back around the 25. He'll be out to the 46-yard line, a gain of 2. Coming up off the bottom of the pile, there's Dakota. All's on the right hash mark. Whitehall, the Bulldogs moving from north to south, from left to right on your radio. Right up the middle, a little quarterback across midfield, Lumberjack territory. He'll dive forward for a first down at the Lumberjack 44.
9 yard.
And you look at that, not really fancy. It's just that quarterback's pretty darn good.
He's good.
1st and 10. Green stays in at running back. He'll line up in the 5 of Warren. Going to be finally caught from behind at the 33-yard line. Number 7, Lee Johnson, and number 9, Vincent Davis in on the stop for Warren. But David,
you know, Green, he had a big night the other night against Sheridan. Of course, he rolled last year, 1,800-plus yards, and they're using him as a decoy.
Hard there by Delfino Rivera.
Martinez dropped the football and just handed it to Green on that read option, and Green had nowhere.
He had nowhere to go. Rufino was there, and he had a hold of him.
Bulldog?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
He planted his right knee and threw him over his shoulder. A loss of 1 on the play. 2nd down and 11. Had the fake up the middle to Green. Keeps it up the middle. He'll carry it down to the 31.
5-yard pickup.
So it'll be 3rd down and 3rd and 6. Yeah, 3rd.
If you're Warren, this is a huge set. Huge down right now. Force them to do something.
Empty backfield. 4 wideouts to the short side of the field on the right. Martinez looking to the right. Stops back, throws over the play he ran back in the first half when he ran a deep 13-yard curl pattern on the deep sideline.
Yes.
And he kind of sits down in the zone there.
The throw.
Another first down. They mark it at the 15-yard line of Warren. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. They lead 7-0 and knocking on the door. And as that is Durant Crane, Maddox Lassiter lost his helmet on the head. He'll have to check out of the ball game for a moment as he was in on the stop, along with a couple other Lumberjacks. A gain of 4, 2nd down and 6 now. They mark it at 3.5 minutes long so far. And now the officials are going to call a timeout. Going to send one of the Whitehall players off, like the tight end. One of the wide receivers. 6. Martinez, quarterback, delayed draw. Tripped up at the 10. He'll fall forward inside the 10, down at the 8-yard line. Getting credit for the tackle is going to be Delfino Riviera again, but he just did at the 8-yard line of Warren. Whitehall leading 7-0, trying to extend it to a 2-touchdown Kane behind him. He's going to throw it, though. Martinez looking all day. Now runs to his right. Martinez going to tuck it and run. Warren comes up defensively. They'll hit him at the 7, knock him out of bounds at about the 6-yard line. A 4th down and 1 for Whitehall as he stopped shy of the first down by a yard. Pick up the first down right here.
Yeah.
All right, remember, Warren's been turned over on downs twice inside the red zone tonight. they're going to mark him just inside the 5. He got turned around, took a pretty good shot there. Dakota Iman was there. There's a late flag comes in after the play has been blown dead. I mean, the play had blown dead.
Yeah.
Players were getting up and walking away. It looks like they're talking to the Warren coaches, so that may not be a good sign. They did pick up the first down. It was a dead ball foul, so they've not moved the chains as of yet. And the officials are to Coach Embry.
Wasn't much of a conversation.
No. Here we go. Here's the call from the official. Personal foul into the run. So it'll mark it down at the 2-yard line. First and goal to go. Kane lines up in the pistol behind Martinez. Leave it with Kane, the fullback. He's hit behind the line. He'll drive his feet and go into the end zone. Touchdown. He stood him and stopped him still, but could not hold on. And that allowed the big fullback, tailback, Duran Kane, to go in. Whitehall will go up 13-0 now with the extra play. We await the snap. Warren jumps offside, snaps down, it kicks on its way, and it's good.
But they blew it dead.
They blew it dead before the kick. So we'll mark it half the distance to the goal. Again, Whitehall leading 13-0. They take the opening drive of the third quarter. And they went 56 yards. Started at their own 44. Ended it with a 2-yard run. All right, here's the snap. It's down. The kick's on its way, and it is good.
You might not be a celebrity, but to us, you're a star. At South Arkansas Community College in El Dorado, the faculty and staff are invested in you, where we all shine. Visit southark.edu/info and be a star.
Gardner Body and Glass at 607. With over 20 years experience in the auto body repair business, there's no job too big or too small for Gardner for dependable auto body repair work. Give Michael Gardner a call at Gardner Body and Glass in Warren.
Before we finally stop there, and that's where Warren will have it 1st and 10 for their first possession of the second half. Whitehall leads at 14-0, David. They took that opening drive here of the third quarter and kept it for almost 4.5 minutes. I think Lumberjacks going to have to find an answer here. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 21. Cornish stays in at quarterback. Trip receivers come wide left. Calvert still your running back. Play action. Throws over the middle, right through the hands of Tayshawn. Is in the air and picked. That was a rocket, too.
Yeah.
And went right through the hands of Payne. Jared Payne was tipped in the air, and the safety for Whitehall comes up with his second pick of the night. He'll return it down to the Lumberjacks. Second interception of the night for the Lumberjacks.
And both of them's been off of tip balls.
Deflected balls. On 1st and 10, hands it off to Kane. Kane hits the right edge. He'll carry it down to the 18-yard line. As Riviera is in on the stop for the Lumberjacks, along with Traylon Jackson. Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8 now for the Bulldogs. 6:45 to play in the third quarter. 14-0 Whitehall. Martinez out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff again to Kane right up the middle. He's inside the 15, the 10, and finally tripped up and brought down about the 8-yard line. Goal to go for the Bulldogs. So 1st and goal from the 9 for White of them tonight. They're about to do that right here on this opportunity. Martinez will keep it himself. The quarterback comes to the right side. He'll carry it to the 5-yard line. Jackson is there for the Lumberjacks along from about the 6-yard line. So a gain of 3 on that play. And you're starting to see, you look.
Depth also.
So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 6. That long body by the running back just inside the 5 now for Whitehall. As they'll have it. They're not in any hurry. Play. All right. Kane stays in at running back. Moves over to the right.
Jimmy. Whitehall has ran 18 plays in the third quarter, and Warren has ran 1.
So deep in their own territory, the Lumberjacks will come out. Cornish at quarterback. 15, going to be out to the 16-yard line. A nice run there by Cedric Calvert. He's a little slow in getting up, though.
Well,
check on him.
Now we're going to see who his backup is.
As they're going to come out and check on Cedric.
What you hope.
That's what you hope. As they're going to check on him 7 days a week. They'll wash anything. They'll even wash your bicycle if you want them to. Your car, your truck, your minivan. Crew a call at 870-820-2171. They do pick up and deliver. No need to spending this weekend washing a car when you can get somebody else filled. So we'll see who Cedric they put in his place. But out there assisting him and going to check on him. Corner hands it off to Jakari, right side, cuts it up. They're going to have the first shoulder run low to the ground and pound it. Jakari's going to look for the hole, look for the opening, and pick his way, and he did there and picks third quarter, 14-0. Whitehall with the lead.
I think you're going to have to pick up the pace. It doesn't mean throw the ball every down, but
senior. Twin receivers come wide left. Whitehall stays in a 4-3 defense. Cornish, delayed throw over the middle, complete to Maddox.
No.
But anyway, it looked like he may have caught it, taken a step. He was hit. The ball came loose, and Whitehall is going to recover at the Warren 41-yard line. Oh, man. No, they're going to rule it an incomplete pass. So it'll stay Warren's football. Oh, wow.
Say I was positive. No.
Warren will maintain possession. Second down and 10 for the Lumberjacks now. Back at their 22. All right. Almost an empty backfield. Lee spread wide to the left. Cornish steps up, fires. It's going to be incomplete. Two and hold on to it. Cornish really threw it hard, and there's a flag down on the far side of the field. It was second down and linebackers.
It looks like where it could be holding against Warren. But.
All right, personal foul against Whitehall. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down. Result in an ejection of the ball game. So if it was a clean hit or a clean, maybe somebody said something, so that's the reason they'll discuss all of those personal foul penalties. Move the football out. It'll be a first down for Warren out at the 38-yard line.
Take them how you can get them.
Remember, we started down by 14. Cornish, one to throw, straight drop. Steps up into the pocket now, has time, fires deep down the field. Tayshawn Johnson makes the catch at the 40. He's pushed out of bounds into the
We're going to discuss it, but then he signaled incomplete.
Oh, my ball.
Let's be honest, there's not a lot of argument being put up.
But
you look at that a lot of times to determine.
Well, you bet Whitehall will go back and look at the pass that was to Maddox Lassiter a moment ago that came loose. They'll go back and look at the film on that one next week. Lumberjacks, ball spotted at their own 38-yard line. Again, they trail by 14.
I was about to say, that was a big-time throw by Cornish. He hung in the pocket, stepped up, and delivered.
On second and 10. Now an official timeout. They're going to reset. Nope, delay game called against Warren. 3:29 to play in the third, 14-0. Whitehall scored in the second quarter. They've scored once in the third quarter. Warren turned them away. Cornish again to throw to the sideline. He underthrows this one.
Hurried that one.
Intended for Jared Payne out there is a quick out route. Right hash mark. Warren moving from right to left here in this third quarter, from south to north.
Thing about throwing to Payne, he's so fast and so quick. If you take too much time, he's out. He's no longer available to throw to.
On third down and 15. Cornish flushed out of the pocket, running to his left, looking down the field, throws, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended for Traylon Jackson. Up at the 47-yard line, would have been very close to the first down if he had made the catch. But he didn't make it.
Wasn't that bad of a throw.
Running for a right-handed for the Lumberjacks. And again, they're down by 14 points. Still a lot of time in this football game.
Yeah, you got to punt it, I think. Yeah.
3:15 remaining third quarter. You got to try to play field position and let your defense make a play for you and get the ball.
Get up 5.
Yep. Against the Lumberjacks. We'll back them up 5.
Actually, too many men on the field, but
had a lot of movement. That's the reason there was so much movement.
There's so much movement. Yep.
Exeter will stand about his own 18 when he gets a snap. Whitehall should get pretty good field position. A high, short kick. It's going to be hit at the 43. He's going to take a Whitehall bounce back in. That's going to end up being, David, a 9-yard punt. That's what it's going to end up being. And yeah, that's late, so there's no flag on the field. We got 3:06 remaining here in the third quarter, 14-0. Once again, Whitehall is going to get a short field to work with. They'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line. Don't forget, Dr. Kerry Pennington, proud to find a location. They're free to everyone. All you got to do is go and get them. Also, we want to thank American Shifty Corporation, back on the air again with us this year. They offer the best warranty in the business on big truck transmissions, rear end, or you can call them toll-free, 1-800-444-5977. Well, Mad Dog's going to get up and walk off the field under his own power, so that's good to see.
That's anytime an injured player gets up and walks off, you're always happy.
Whitehall wanting to add a bullet. That they try to go deep down the field is going to be caught down at the 5-yard line by Jordan Jackson on a skinny post pattern right down the middle of the field. Martinez, well, that's a dagger to the heart right there.
Yes.
After a turnover, how many times have we seen Warren do that? The 5 now for the Bulldogs. Leading 14-0. Canes, the running back. Martinez, the quarterback, will keep it himself. He'll go into the end zone. There's a flag, however, at the 1-yard line, so hold up.
Yeah.
There's a flag down at the 1. And it's going to be, walk them back 10 yards, and they'll be back at the 11-yard line. If it'll still remain, 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Yeah. How about to go mark it all the way back to the 12-yard line. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 12 now for Whitehall. They lead 14-0. 2:41 remaining here in the third. Out the 2-yard line. He'll gain 10 on the play and bring up a 2nd and goal from the 2. But boy, you look, his offensive line, they've opened up a hole there.
Oh, man.
It was pretty big. And it's just a little quarterback delay draw. They'll line up again, same formation that Powell. They'll go up 20-0 with 2:05 to go here in the third. And the Lumberjack defense. All right. No, the offense hadn't come off yet. They hadn't sent the kicking unit on. There's still some discussion down there. I didn't see a flag. Nothing with the extra point coming. As officials come in and talk to Coach Bolding on one side, officials go and talk to Coach Emery. And it must have been a dead ball foul. Nope. Nullified the touchdown again.
Nullified the touchdown again.
And they're going to mark off the 15-yard penalty. But they mark it all the way back at the 18-yard line.
Okay, the touchdown stands. It was a dead ball foul after the touchdown.
So this is for the extra point.
This is for the extra point.
It's actually a 35-yard extra point attempt. Kick is on its way, and it is wide to the left. Wow. 2:05 remaining third quarter. 20-0. Whitehall leads it. We're back in just a moment.
Here to help with auto insurance serviced by experienced agents who are there when you need them most. Call today for your free no-obligation review for auto, home, and life insurance that's custom-tailored just for you.
In Bradley County, call your local Farm Bureau agent at 226-2649.
Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company of Arkansas, Inc. Southern Farm Bureau Casualty Insurance Company. Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company.
Let's face it, families cost money. Things come up that you had no way of predicting. We make personal loans for occasions like this to people who have good credit.
So next time you find yourself connected to the unexpected, stop in and see us about a personal loan, subject to credit approval. First State Bank of Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton, member FDIC.
They go up 20-0. The extra point was no good. We still have 2:05 left to go in the third quarter. And Warren needing some bright spots to happen on offense and need a break or two, don't the yard line. And that's as far as the Lumberjacks are going to go. It will be 1st and 10 for Warren. We got an injured player down on the field for the Lumberjacks as well. And that's something we did want to. They're going to check on the injured player now for the Lumberjacks. I didn't catch a number on it as of yet. Truck seating in there. Your Rudd dealer unit replaced and get you a new energy-saving Rudd unit. They do have financing available as well to eligible qualified buyers. Call Matt Trucks or Michael Burns at 820-1525 or 820-07. A Rudd unit can be, and again, they're made right here in Arkansas, up in Fort Smith. So we hope that you will give them a call next time you have heating and air problems. Trucks, heating and air. Matt Trucks and Michael off. All right. Jakari Lee stays in at running back. Cornish wanting to throw on first down. Steps up, fires over the middle. This one's complete to Payne. Payne carries out to the 30 after he makes the catch to the 32-yard line for Whitehall. Showing signs of leg cramps as he'll hobble off the field. You know, it's turned off pretty cool and pretty pleasant on this Friday night.
Yes, it has.
First week of high school football. $20-0. Whitehall leads it. 1:24 to play here in the third quarter. The official timeout was taken as still shows 1:24 up on the clock. All right. Warren will come to the line of scrimmage. Cornish at quarterback. You got Jakari Lee and Payne deep, or out split wide to the right. Tayshawn Johnson here on the near side of the field to us. Ball's on the left hash mark. Put Jakari in motion. Flare pattern out of the backfield. Complete to Jakari. He'll turn it up. Gets a block at the 30, the 35. Going to be out close to the 36-yard line. He got a block from his wideout out there, and going to be about a yard shy of the first down, I believe.
Yeah.
So it'll bring up 3rd down and 1. Ball spotted at the Lumberjack 36-yard line. Right now, Warren wants to move. It's 3rd down and 1. Trips come wide to the left for the Lumberjacks. Cornish, play action, throws over the middle, another tip ball and another interception. Now this one was intended for Maddox Lassiter.
Boy, that was thrown in.
About that. No, number 9, Keelan Walker came up with the interception. But that's the 3rd pick of the night, all on tip balls. And they'll take over at midfield. Interception or fumble. And Whitehall will have it 1st and 10 at midfield, leading 20-0 with 49 seconds to go here in the third quarter. All right, Martinez is still the quarterback. He'll hand it off to Kane for the Bulldogs. He'll pick up 4 down to the Lumberjack 46-yard line. I'm sorry, Dave, that was 8. It was number 8. Picks up 4. His jersey was crunched up. And it looked like a 9 instead of an 8. It is number 8. Kane. 2nd down and 6 for Whitehall at the Lumberjack 46-yard line. They spread the field with receivers waiting on a block at the 25, headed toward the sideline, going to run out of bounds, and at the 19-yard line. You know, you talked about he had a big game last week and last year. He was one of the leading ground gunners in the 5A.
Right.
He's showing it why. He's pretty quick. Have it 1st and 10 at the Lumberjack 19 right after this timeout.
Drew Memorial helps you stay well, especially with therapies to on-site care, including surgery and behavioral health. You can count on the trusted team at Drew Memorial. Why put off those appointments any longer? Get the right care right now, all close to home. Choose now, choose well, Drew Memorial.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello and sister companies Washita Hardwood Flooring and Townsend Flooring in Warren are proud to display the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following the Lumberjacks right here and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring.
Leading, and they're knocking on the door again inside the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 19. They hand it off to Kane. Kane at the 15. Kane all.
Warren, 22 yards total offense. Whitehall, 150.
3 turnovers in the third quarter. All right. It's a gain of 9 on that last play by Kane. It'll be 2nd down and 1 from the Lumberjack, 10 yards in final period. Handoff again to Kane. Cuts it up inside the tackle. He'll drive, keep his feet moving, goes inside the 5, down to, they'll mark him at the 5-yard. Marcus Green was right there trying to hold on. But the big running back goes, this time they're headed toward the north end zone. 1st and goal. Stay in the eye. It was 7-0 at halftime. The Bulldogs have taken advantage of a couple of miscues by the Lumberjacks.
Warren's ran 11 offensive plays to Whitehall's
in the second half. Little, he's in for the 2-point conversion. It's 28-0. Whitehall leads at 10:47 to play in the ball game. We'll take a break.
Market for a new or a used vehicle, stop by and see their large selection. But you need to hurry because low prices means inventory will sell out quick. Now as the options are available. Visit the showroom or give them a call at 870-367-5353 or view the inventory online at RoburnAutomotive.com.
Warren Bank and Trust Company provides fast, easy, reliable service with Brew. See a loan officer today about your dreams and make them come true with Warren Bank and Trust Company. Warren Bank and Trust, member Federal Reserve Bank of.
It's 28-0. Whitehall will kick it off. They have the lead. Warren takes it at the 10. Back to the 15, the 20, 25. Jakari Lee up over the 30, and they'll push the pile forward, and he's still going. They're finally going to blow it dead at the 35-yard line by 4 scores, 28-0. And again, it was 7-0 at halftime, and they're in the third quarter.
It's come apart.
Two interceptions that resulted in touchdowns. Second half have come from. But again, turnovers the big part of this. And Coach Embry's always said, you just can't be good enough to overcome. He stays in at running back. He'll move over to the right side of Riley. Going to hand it off. Jakari, left side, cuts it up. He's across the 40.
Loose
the 41 is loose on the ground with the 5th turnover of the ball game. Oh, my. And it'll be at the Lumberjack 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
I think we can officially say the wheels have come off the wagon.
Hey, if Whitehall were to put it in here, it'd be the sportsmanship rule go into effect, and the clock would start running if they put it into the end zone here. We're going to see a new quarterback and a new running back as well. And Hunter White comes through and makes the tackle there at the line of scrimmage. Big 6'3", 260-pound defensive lineman for the Lumberjacks. He made the tackle on number 7. Is that who it was?
That's what I think it was.
Yeah, it was Green. Jared Green. On the play. 2nd down and 10 now for Whitehall. Your quarterback is Noah Smith, the sophomore. He'll work out of the shotgun. Again, he's got the big running back, Darian Kane. Warren's all over it. They'll stop him for a 1-yard gain. Smith he's not quite as quick on his feet as Martinez.
No.
That hole didn't open up for him. A gain of 1 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 9 for the Bulldogs. From the Lumberjack, 40 stays in at quarterback. For just under 9 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. 28-0 Whitehall. Been on behind him a little bit. And the Bulldogs are going to be looking at 4th down and 9 from the Lumberjack 44-yard line. And they're going to send the punting unit. The punter comes on. That is Joshua Matthews. Jakari Lee going to stand about his own 10-yard line to await the punt. Long beyond the 20, up at the 23-yard line. So that ends up being a 20-yard punt, a 21-yard punt actually. And Warren will take over 1st and 10. But again, 5 turnovers in the ball. Forced a couple of turnovers.
Yes.
Against Whitehall, but could not take advantage of either one of them and get points out of them when they did force the turnover. All right. Jakari going to stay in at running back. Trip receivers come wide right. Cornish out of the shotgun. Going to leave it. They're going to mark him just shy of the 25. So a short gain of 1.5 yards. 28 points. Warren's wanting the scoreboard, the clock to run, and let's get out of here with no injuries. No more injuries.
Nope.
Out wide with Jared Payne. Wide to the right. Tayshawn Johnson split wide left. Yard line. So it'll be incomplete. Bring up a 3rd down and 8 now for Warren. It was 7-0 at halftime. Results of interceptions Warren had. Turnovers. All right, 3rd and long for the Lumberjacks. Headed receiver out here in Traylon Jackson. 15 yards down the field, but he still overthrew him. So Warren will look at 4th down and 8. Going back deep for Watson Chapel, beat to Kalen Walker. Last time Warren punted, it was a pressure on him, end-over-end kick. It'll hit at the 45 of Whitehall and go out of bounds at the 43-yard line, and that's where the Bulldogs will take over. 1st and 10 at their own 40. I want to thank you for joining us on our broadcast. Hey, don't forget the scoreboard show's coming up tonight. This is week 1, actually week 0 last week. About half the teams played last week. The other half are playing tonight. And Randy Rainwater and Barry Grooms will have all 3 at home. It puts the Weevils at 7-1 all time over Southern Nazarene. And they win the season opener, so there was only one team that got beat, and I think it was Arkansas Tech got beat last night.
I think they played Southeast Oklahoma.
I think so.
Look, the down marker hasn't moved.
Again, we'll have Southeast Arkansas that we cover. KHPM takes care of the Monticello Billies, who are on the road to Bauxite. Warren will host next Friday night. You can listen to that ball game, the Star City games, on KGPQ 99 night. Listen to their ball games on, what's that, Sideline? Against Stuttgart Line.
Okay.
Good morning?
No.
Okay. On to it way too long. The Cornish will go down for the sack, but you got to go back and say, all night long, his offense, you count 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, it's supposed to be gone. We were about 1,005, and he was still holding on to the football. The loss is all the way back to the 28th as Whitehall leads it 28-0 here in Whitehall. Cornish again,
Whistles.
straight drop. Markham back 5. It'll be 2nd and 27 now for the Lumberjacks. All right, Warren looking into the sideline. Coach Embry over there calling the play. Lee left side. He's up over the 25, the 30. Jakari at the 35, and finally hauled down at the 40-yard. They make it. And it'll bring up 3rd down and a long 10, almost a long leading 28-0. Second game of the year. Whitehall beat Sheridan last week. Their season opener. Toward the sideline is underthrown, intended over there for Tayshawn Johnson. Out near the 1st down mark. It's the 6th punt of the night.
Yes.
Maddox. Yeah, Maddox is going to come on to do the punting. Whitehall will send a couple of players back deep. This time he gets a foot into this one, drives him all the way back. Johnson all the way back to the 21-yard line. How about that? That's a 10, 20, 30.
Yard.
Yeah, 39-yard punt. Whitehall will take over 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now with 5:50 left to play here in the 4th quarter, leading 28-0. I think we'll see a whole bunch of fresh jerseys out there for Whitehall.
Yeah.
We are. The quarterback, we saw him last series, Noah Smith. Running back's going to be back. Keeper up the middle. He carries across the 20 out to the 23, 24-yard line. Be a gain of 3 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down and 7 now for the Bulldogs. Clock's going to run, 5:32 left to go.
Yeah. And now you want to make sure you don't get anybody hurt getting flashy in a game that's already won.
Nayo Harding will check in for the Lumberjacks up there on the defensive line. Again, wow. Traylon Jackson caught him from behind. Number 32 was the ball carrier. That's Jaden Smith. There's what you could tell he had some fresh legs under him. Whitehall leading 28-0. They'll come to the line of scrimmage. Noe Smith, the quarterback. Jaden Smith, yard line. That'll be a pickup of 7 on the play. They'll bring it up 2nd down and 3. Make it 6 yards on the play. 2nd down week, so I hope you'll come out and join us at Lumberjack Stadium. 7 o'clock kickoff. Lumberjacks take on the Riceburgs of Stuttgart. Does against them tonight.
Yes.
I haven't seen a score on that game as of yet. But, Noe Smith, of course, Stuttgart got the win last week over DeWitt pretty handedly. And for a week into week 1. And the hopes are high at Star City for this year. All right, 1st and 10 yard down to, I was going to say no gain on the play. No gain. We're down to 3:18. The clock continues to run. 28-0. Whitehall off of 3 turnovers by the Lumberjacks. Actually, there was 3 turnovers. They only scored on 2 of them.
Right.
In the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10. Right at the yard marker at the 11-yard line. So no gain again. It'll be 3rd down and 10 for Whitehall. The clock. You can tell Coach Bolding's already confident. He's got the headset for the Bulldogs at the Lumberjack 11. Handed off. Jaden Smith left side. He's hit at the 10. He'll be brought down there. A gain of 1. Getting in on the play. Just inside the 10. It's a 9.5. It'll be 4th down and 8 for Whitehall. So we go down to 2 minutes and 20 seconds. They're going to leave the offense out there. They're not going to raise it quarterback. Jaden Smith, the tailback. He'll line up in the pistol formation. Now moves over to the right side. Going to hand it off to Jaden, trying to come to the left side. He's at the 5, headed for the pylon. Touched with a minute 55 to go. Extends Whitehall's lead to 34-0. And they'll send on the extra point unit, and they're selling. The coaches go back and look. They're going to say,
for Warren, they're going to say missed opportunity.
Missed opportunity. They shouldn't have played with us at all. Snaps down, the kick's on its way, and it's good. 35-0. Whitehall leads it. A minute 54 to play in the game. We're back after this timeout.
Low prices means inventory will sell out quick. Now is the time to drive away in that vehicle you have always wanted. Ryburn Motor Company is open and sanitizing daily, and also delivery options are available. Automotive.com.
Warren Bank and Trust Company provides fast, easy, reliable service with loans to fit your needs. Whether you need a car, your dreams, and make them come true with Warren Bank and Trust Company. Warren Bank and Trust, member Federal Reserve Bank, St. Louis, member FDIC. Warren Bank and Trust Company. Let them serve you with your next loan.
You'll be finally brought down there as Whitehall leads it 35-0. Clock's not going to stop. Warren really, I don't think he's going to have to snap the football when they come out onto the field. This game's going to be Whitehall gets the win. It was 7-0 at halftime. So 28 unanswered points here in the second half, and the Whitehall Bulldogs will move to 2-0. But, you know, that's a tough league to play in.
A very tough league when you consider